Or are they not? Stream functioning? Okay, I think this stream's working now. Okay, cool. OU, it's time. Alright, we're ready. So I won game 1. I don't know if I can run you through that game again. This was game 1. Turns out I wasn't streaming. Very nice, very epic. Page unresponsive, very cool. Okay, yeah, this was the... This is the other game. I won. Won the first game pretty comfortably. It was a good matchup. So I've decided to use the same team. And replace the Pokemon that didn't do anything. But replacing that Pokemon is literally going to make me lose because there's an Annihilate again. And that was kind of the entire point. So, we'll see. There is a Lechonk. I said if I won game 1, I'd bring a Lechonk, so I did bring it. Unfortunately, there is an Annihilate, and that Pokemon is not very fun to fight. I mean, it got banned. It got banned, so... I didn't bring any of the banned Pokemon. Not because I didn't want to bring them because they were banned. I just literally didn't have them on either of these teams, so... I mean, it's the same team. I just put a Lechonk over the Roaring Moon. Annihilate is going to be very annoying, though. I'm assuming this one's actually the good set, too, so... Even worse for me. Guy in the chat said if I win game 2, he's done for. It is so laggy. They probably U-turn. Every Meowscarada I fought against has gone for U-turn. A mix of U-turn or knock. I've never had a Meowscarada hard switch. For some reason. Please tell me they went for U-turn. Knock, perfect. Works for me. Oh, and that's banded. No, it's not. Is that banded? Let me calc. I didn't calc, but I'm assuming it is. Meowscarada's pretty much dead. Very good turn 1 through 5, except there's still Annihilate, so don't think I'm winning yet. I'm still... Meowscarada literally does nothing in this matchup except go for knockoff. Every time I fought it, my opponent leads with it, it goes for that, and then it gets owned. I have Goldengo, which beats this. Fantastically. This doesn't have a move. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can cut this lag down. Oh well. Ten has arrived. It could just go for close combat and two-shot my Corviknight. Very nice. Very cool. It doesn't. Goes for knockoff in very laggy fashion. Not even laggy on mine. It's laggy on the OBS, which is annoying. I feel like making an aggressive Brave Bird play. I don't want the Annihilate to come in for free and get a Defiant boost. I forget it. I'll go for Defog. Yeah. Going to Goldengo. Go for Hex. Decent damage. In to Corviknight. The Hex was actually pretty strong. $34. Let me calc that damage to figure out that exact spread. Tusk. That is a max HP Tusk. My +2 would kill on the next interaction. Yeah, especially on that turn. Since they switched, they didn't get another recovery for lefties. They're gonna die to my +2 hacks. And they're slower than me, so... I want Lechonk to do something. I'm gonna choke and go for Defog. Going for Defog here is a throw. In reality, I should just hard switch. Every time. Golden goes literally every single time Golden goes to switch here. But I just feel like throwing and going for Defog, going to the Annihilate as it switches into me. Oh, I've been infested. Am I streaming right now? I don't know. I can't tell. He spikes. That hits only Lechonk. I'm I'm actually not even trolling. Literally only hits Lechonk. I'm Heavy Duty Boots Quagsire, so it literally doesn't hit Quagsire. Toxapex absorbs the T-Spikes. Golden Go is a Steel type, and the Rock Guy is immune to status, and Corviknight's flying in the air. And is also a Steel type. But I guess if I Terra type this, then sure. Otherwise, it's not that great. I'll go for Brave Bird. As I set up another layer of T-Spikes. I get out of dodge by... I'm pretty much just gonna hard Goldingo at this point. If this is the play, I guess I'll hard go a Goldingo. I'm curious if this item works in the way that I think it does. Well, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be trapped anyway. I'm a ghost type. Great Tusk. Interesting. Gonna go back into Corv. Corv pretty much comes in for free here. Knock off, okay. Gonna go for Brave Bird again. I don't have much of a reason to go for Defog. The only Pokemon that is affected by this Defog is quite literally Lechonk. And it's a Lechonk, bro. The stream is working. Fantastic. Hey, shoutouts to I just checked. Shoutouts to Blunder for the 20 gifts. Appreciate it, my boy. We gotta cook some time. We definitely have to cook. Maybe after this, we can start cooking. Cooking up a video. Appreciate it. Brave Bird is so free. Yeah, because I don't want Annihilate to just switch in. So I'll get a free 69%. I do not want to give that thing a Defiant boost. Bump all that. The worst thing about this is that I can still lose. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious that I can literally still lose to this? Let's roost. They U-turn. They're going to take... Oh, my helmet's been knocked off. That makes sense. Back into Annihilate. Epic music, bruh. What is this music so epic for? Alright, it's pissing me off. This is pissing me off. This is just taking so much time. They're slowly healing back the ape. But I care. Even 50% is good enough, Chip. They could bulk up Terra type into a fire type, into a water type. I feel like if it's at 50, they're fire type, then Quag beats it. If they're water, Garganacl beats it. So this Pokemon right here, Annihilate, is the disadvantage of running Dark Garganacl instead of something like Fighting to get your Dark Resist. People don't even use, people use Fairy typically to get, right? I use Dark so I can get also the Ghost Resist. And I pretty much beat non sub. I pretty much beat non trick sets. This could be the turn to do this. Why not? Let's do it. They U-turn. Went to Great Tuscany. Okay, well, this is just the exact same situation, just with a few different steps. What is this sad music? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's like the game knows that the game is over. Song. Switch. Okay, the song's about to end. The song's about to end. Yeah, I mean this is obviously annoying. Is it a problem? No, not really. Unless I'm just clueless, but what's needed is that they don't just randomly Rage Fist on a turn that I finally decide to start doing this. Obviously, I don't have infinite roosts. I can't just roost forever versus this. Annihilate is back. Going to the I'm going to Golden Go. I'm going to get my chip. Go for Roost. Turn. Ape. 17th time now. Go for another Brave Bird. Why not? I think two. Good chance. This is just getting annoying. I am just going to do it. I do not care anymore. I do not care. I'm just going to tear into a dark type as they go for EQ. It didn't kill. That did nothing. Oh, that was the literal lowest roll possible. That makes sense. And it's faster. What in the world is this? Oh, this song is super copyrighted. This song's super copyrighted. Hold on. Who cares? Don't care. Turn the song on anyway. I'm going to actually get rid of the T-spikes for the Lechonk here. For the purposes of going into Quag and getting up my spikes finally. This has just pissed me off, so I'm gonna go for spikes. I can go to Garganacl now. This is a free salt cure. I'm not the one that's trapped here. We just trade salt cures probably. No, they go for rocks. Is Rocks Garg ever body press? I don't think that it ever runs body press. Unless I'm tripping. Like, I don't think that's ever run press. I'm pretty sure it's just the set that I have. It can if it's iron, if it's just X. I'm looking now. On this analysis, they have the Iron Defense set, but they slash Stealth Rock. It's literally the same set. Just that one has Protective, but the one has... Okay. So I don't want to necessarily just lose that for no reason. I'll go for Protect and see what they click. They go for Salt Cure first. Stealth Rock, Salt Cure. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's not. Golden Gold literally does not do anything in this game anymore because I'm not a Steel Ghost. It doesn't do anything in this. I'm covert cloak, so I don't take any damage from the other move anyway. Is press. Interesting. So it is press this whole time. Going to Quag. Weird U-turn. I feel like you just still press. I'm boots, so it doesn't really matter what happens here. They can't go into Annihilate simply because Quag is that guy. Doesn't ignore... I'm pretty sure they're still at 100 power Rage Fist. This is a good song. I don't know what they're U-turning into. Tusk is dead. Am I stupid? Or is this dead? I don't know. Yeah. Tusk is down. So was it not defog core? Was I tripping in it? And it's got to be spin on the Tusk, obviously, but I wonder if it's double or if it's like bulk up Corv, Iron Defense Corv. I don't know. 3 attacks. Thing is, I don't like this turn. The issue with this turn is that they can very well double into Annihilate here on the Garganackle or on the Pex, which will sub up because this Pokemon's broken. On my Assault Cure and my Infestation. Even if I was Body Press, I mean, it would help after it Terrastalized. Obviously, this is what the Terrastalize is going to turn it. Alright, Chow Song goes crazy. We'll keep the Chow Song playing. It's a hard turn because they can go into Annihilate. I'm going to guard. The thing is, the thing with Annihilate is I don't know. I'm 99% sure having it sub hit doesn't actually boost the move. Hey. A little weird turn. I mean, this end game is gonna be weird. There's gonna be plays where every time anyone clicks anything, there's gonna be question marks. I could definitely go into Pexant Infestation, but that literally makes 0 progress. I feel like going into Quag makes more progress. Objectively. Okay, surely this is default. This has to be default. Am I crazy? Why else would you... But if it's default, why would you not use it? It doesn't matter if this is default or not. I'm going to go for spikes again, but if it wasn't default, why would you press U-turn, all that, but not default? When I already had a spike and rocks up. Iron defense, that's why. That's weird. Defense. I'm unaware, so I mean, that doesn't really... I can effectively stall out this dwarf. I'm also unaware again. I don't... Dwarf at plus 8 billion. How much? Not body press. I type iron defense. There we go. At plus 6, this body press does 30. I'm not very concerned about this Pokemon. I really wanted them to use a reason. It hit even less. Triple crit can punish me for going for infestation here, but I'm still gonna do it. I don't want Annihilate to ever come in safely. There is a U-turn. How many spikes have I used? I already had one up. I got 2 more. Want a Quag. Recover to full. I mean, it's 76, whatever. This is a Garganacl moment. I guess I just got him. It's protect. Perfect. Good. Good. I was worrying about this being pressed the entire time, but... Alright, so... On to Pex. Annihilate has arrived. However, it can't go for sub. Took too much damage. This has to be like close combat, terra-fighting, critical hit to kill my Garganackle, so it can't sub. That was the point of getting all the spikes and the rocks up, so. It has to literally super ultra critical hit my Garganackle to kill this. AKA. Alright, turn the song off. Let's get some different music. I ran through the whole Sonic playlist. How? Sonic Adventure 2. Volume 2. There's Drain. Go for Protect. It doesn't matter if bulk up is clicked here. It literally does not matter. Goodbye, Lechonk. Done well. I couldn't have won this battle without Lechonk. Don't get it twisted. I couldn't have won without the help of Lechonk. If I went to any other Pokemon, they would have healed too much with Drain Punch. They can't really do much from this point. If they switch, they're dead. I don't think Drain heals enough. I'm unaware, so it doesn't matter. This joint heals like 10%. Rage Fist barely even does that much. Or fixing it. Going to Pex. It doesn't even matter. This Pokemon Quag literally. Quag plus Pex just beats this. Still is a Terra available. Doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. If they Terra, then I'm in a great position. I don't have any reason to use any other moves. Using Infestation myself only makes myself take helmet damage. I want to take as little damage as possible, basically, so that's why I'm spamming Baneful Bunker instead of doing anything meaningful. I'm not going to die to a crit here, anyway. It literally doesn't matter. Yep, promise their fans to unban Palafin. Talking about. This has 2 Roosts left. I have 1 recover, but I have a Quagsire with multiple recovers, 6, and I have Regenerator. I don't even need to do this. I could literally infinitely switch between Peck's Quag. Well, not literally. That's 6. I have no more recovers. On the Garg and Knackle. Just recover. Recover's free. I could do an aggressive Salt Cure, but I'd rather not be in any virtual position to lose. Okay, oh no, big 14 damage. The Corviknight's still there. The Corviknight still exists. It has 5 body presses, and it needs to hit my Corviknight, which has pressure, at least one of those times. I can just kind of force this to recover more. I want to also stay out of range of body press. Rub Corv. It's not really necessary, but it. This is truly one of the battles of all time. The no dark resist into no dark type. Well, I mean, there was a Chi-Yu the other time, but Terra Dark Garganacl. Greatest Pokemon ever invented. As you can see, these are my last 2 brain cells battling for each other during the middle of a test. 2 just salt curing Garganacls. GG. If I can type, that'd be amazing. Good games. I didn't want to stall, but with a definitely a but here. I also did not want to use a type of team archetype that literally any person that doesn't know that I actually played the game before I did the cringe videos would bring. Like, I know most people probably expected a super hyper offense team or whatever. Also, I had a Wooper variant of this. That also had a Hatterini on it. Just for your knowledge. I also had a Wooper variant. Very nice, very epic. The other 2 teams that I had were this one. Future Sight, Chilly Reception with Bandit Cinderace and Specs Hydreigon. The issue with this team is that it sucked. Even though it was cool. So it was cool, but it sucked. This team also was cool. It had defensive Dragonite with Hurricane and Press. It was an SD Cinderace that literally did nothing because every time I used this team, I fought Skeledirge. or anything else. Pex. I mean, this loses to everything in the game. I do not recommend this set at all. Sticky Hold Gashadon is a really good tech. Sticky Hold with boots means you are one of the best switch-ins ever to Scarf. The Scarf guy. What's his name? The cheese stick. Golden Go. You switch in this, he can't trick you because you have Sticky Hold. You got boots. You have Clear Smog and Spike, so you punish it for trying to go for Trick. You punish it for going for Shadow Ball and doing 30%, going for the other move and doing 10. And you go for Spikes. You got King Gambit. That thing exists. This set sucks. This set sucks. This team sucks. What else? What else did I have cooked? I had nothing else cooked, really. This. I would say, shout out to Stress for actually building the original team for this. I took it, and then I put a Hatterini over the Meowscarada, and then I lost to Annihilate, and I realized the point for the Meowscarada. You crit right through it. So I actually had a Meowscarada variant, but then I wanted to use the Jawlock bug set because, I mean, this is very brainless, and I could have gotten a very epic sweep video, but now I just have a boring stall video. No one's gonna watch that. I'm a no content Andy. I had some other teams. What is this? I don't know what I was cooking with this. I even made a whole EV spread. It's Sub Swarm, Terra Bug, Bug Buzz. I mean, this Oko is Pokemon at +1, so crazy stuff. All right. Yeah. Pretty good games overall, though. I enjoyed that. I'll always go back to revisit my glory days. I'll always go back to remember my glory days with this team, this hyper offense team that was shamelessly stolen. Let me see if I can do this. That made no difference. In fact, that probably made it worse. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. There we go. This is the team that I made back in my glory days when I actually used to play the game, and I didn't deteriorate my brain by making epic, super salty Pokemon Showdown Salt videos. This team was epic, and then it was stolen and replaced with different, better Pokemon. It was made into a better team. I don't think they even knew about this team, but this team, you might recognize this if you play OU, the like double fire. I think it has a Kolo now. This was my legendary, this is my magnum opus, to the point where I typed like an article about how to use the team. I got to 1990 with this back in the good old days of Gen 7, using this variant specifically, if it loads, the Tapu Bulu one. This team is so broken. This team is so epic and so broken. And I only lose to it when I am playing bad, because I suck now. But back when I was actually good at the game, you know, I almost got 2,000. And then I ran into Robopoke. Shout out to him, I guess, because he beat me. It was like a Bandit Excadrill Gravity team. I lost, and then after that, I tilted down to like 1,800. And then I never played again. And I was like, all right, 1990 is as high as I'm going to go. Let me upload this team as I rate my team. And nobody rated the team. In fact, well, they did. They just rated it like a 10 out of 10. Like a very epic team. This team was great. 1990. Very nice. Could have been 2000. 1990 is very ugly. Let me see. Let me click on one of the game. This is a crazy matchup. What the heck? Funny story with Bia. For the Swogon Grand Slam, where you play like the lower tiers, I had to play Bia for, I think it was like Yu. And of course, they obliterated me in the UU one. So I was out of the UU one at like round like 2 or something, round 1 maybe. No, it was definitely like round 3. It was something later into the thing, probably round 2. And then my PU opponent from the same tournament left or something, or they just didn't respond. The person that got subbed in was Bia again. So then I lost again to the same person twice. In honestly pretty dominating fashion. I played those games like garbage too because I don't play that tier. But this was definitely a game. Bro, their period is crazy. On a Sky Strike. Don't flinch, I said in the chat. I was about to turn into a super salty toxic noob. Telling you. But I had the Eye of Papa Berry, so Water Shuriken can never kill. Back in my glory days, back in the good old days, and I used to play in tournaments here and there. Not a lot of people who are unfamiliar with, they know what I upload. But before I uploaded that, I upload it because I know that it's what the target audience of Pokemon wants to see. They definitely want to see gimmicky strategies working against quote-unquote good Pokemon. Much less good opponents, but good Pokemon. So that's why it's the legendary spammer, super toxic, salty, crazy. But really, that's what the people want. You give the people what they want, man. But I definitely still do want to upload more traditional style content, but done correctly, like edited Showdown lives. That's what I want to do. That's one of my forms of content that I really want to do. What other team did I have here? There was also this team. This team was crazy. This is the 6-0 of Stall, this Pokemon. I fought a team with a Dondozo, Clodsire, Amoonguss, Blissey, Corviknight, and something else. They literally couldn't do anything to the hands. The hands gave them the hands and obliterated them. That's about it. I'm pretty much rambling at this point. Good games to Ozma. Thank you for showing up. And shout outs to Pokemon is Fun and Lily as well for being the undercards. Shout outs to y'all. And of course, big shout outs to Freezeye for organizing the entire thing. You're the GOAT. And yeah. How about we play one battle? I'm kidding. I wish the Lechonk endeavored something, but obviously Ozma was never going to let that happen. Not with an Annihilape on the field. I was never going to let that happen. I was never going to bring that in and endeavor just to die. So, no thank you. That's going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed. I didn't even stream the first half of the game because I just pressed start streaming on OBS, but I didn't hit it on YouTube. So that's my fault. But we won against the OU council member